we are going to talk about trauma bonds. Many of you have reached out to me and asked if I would address trauma bond in a video. The best way to think about a trauma bond is that first and foremost, it is not a fait accompli. You are not tied to this person forevermore because of a trauma bond. A trauma bond simply means it is going to be harder for you to stay away if you muster the wherewithal and courage to break away to begin with. So what you need is support. You need to know this will feel like an addiction because it is an addiction. You are addicted to the cycle. You are addicted to the hope of what the relationship was promised to be in the beginning, and that somehow, if you do better, say better, show up as more supportive, walk on eggshells, deny your feelings, do whatever you could do, that somehow that is going to help this person to change in a way that you could have a healthy relationship with them. That is a delusion. It isn't going to happen. The best predictor of the future is the history. So if you can look back and see a cycle where the crisis in the relationship reached a crescendo, you said enough is enough, you left, established no contact or remained in contact, and the love bombing happened. Sometimes with love bombing that is preceded by threats, accusations, demeaning stuff. When that doesn't work, then the love bombing. I'm so sorry, I love you, I just want you to come back. You are at great risk for this. So if you have had difficulty breaking away, when the love bombing starts, chances are without the right support, you're at very high risk of going back. So think of a trauma bond like an addiction with alcohol. If you are a heroin addict, you can't just have a little bit here and there because addiction is a slippery slide and it leads to a very dark place very fast. A trauma bond is no different. It leads to a very dark place very fast. And every time you leave the relationship and you get sucked back in, the chances are very high that the abuse is going to continue. That emotional abuse might one day become physical abuse. Many times people say, my husband or my wife was demeaning and abusive and cruel, and yet they never hit me or pushed me or threatened to hurt me. And then one day it happened. The abuse cycle is predictable. The continuation of abuse from emotional abuse to physical abuse is predictable. It doesn't mean the physical abuse will always happen, but we do know that physical abuse is always preceded by emotional abuse, the kind of abuse that you experience day to day with a narcissist. When you stand up to the narcissist, when you set a boundary, when you argue with them, when you tell them that they're wrong, never tell them that they're a narcissist, because the rage, the predictable narcissistic rage comes out. Anytime they feel like that beautiful Jordan almond shell might have been cracked or broken open, that rage comes out. So what does this mean for you? It means simply you must, just like a heroin addict must never again touch heroin. You need to go no contact. You can't be friends with this person. You can't have a different kind of relationship with this person. If you need to co-parent with them, there are tools that can be provided. There are measures like software for communication. There are measures within the court that can help to protect you from direct contact. I acknowledge it is very, very hard. But if there's a trauma bond, I want you to know this does not mean that you are connected to this person forevermore and you might as well stay because there's nothing else you can do. Nothing could be further from the truth. I have posted many videos that talk about how to break away from a narcissist, how to begin and remain on a healing journey, all of those apply, whether there is a trauma bond or not. It simply means you need to make sure that you batten down the hatches, that you plan for a withdrawal period where you need help and support and understanding and accountability to keep you from returning to a place in life where you are repeatedly hurt, demeaned, controlled. It is no way to live. You deserve better. Thanks for coming today. If you like the video, make sure that you check the little like, that you subscribe to the channel, and also hit the bell for notifications so that you know when new videos come out. I've released some new ways that you can connect for support. There's a small group, several starting up in May at different times throughout the week. As always, I offer one-to-one coaching. So please don't hesitate, reach out for help. I've been where you are and I am here to help. So go out and make it a great day. Do something nice for yourself today. See you next time.